But what happens if foreign visitors find themselves at the centre of a medical emergency? Here in the UK, you can now dial 112, the European equivalent of 999, and still get through to an emergency operator.
Yorkshire's vast number of tourist attractions brings in visitors from around the world, all here to experience the history and the scenery. But when faced with an emergency, where you've come from becomes irrelevant, and it's all about what you can do to help.
I think he's wearing something in his back pants, so maybe he has got a wallet. We got one. Someone might want to check it.
Today, 2 overseas visitors, a German doctor and an American tourist, have found themselves fighting to save the life of an elderly cyclist in the grounds of the spectacular Bolton Abbey.
Just hang on for me a minute. All right. Hold on, buddy.
Please, radar, Helimed 98 Alpha outbound to Bolton Abbey.
Helimed 98 Alpha, lead radar, hello, report leaving controlled airspace.
With 70-year-olds, come off his bike. Initial reports were that he was unconscious, but they believe that he's injured his eye and the eye may be out of the socket.
That's where the grid is in between the wood and the water.
The grounds of Bolton Abbey cover more than 30,000 acres. The crew know their patient is laying somewhere on a back road below them. But on a sunny Sunday afternoon like this, it can be difficult to spot.
That's an ice cream van, not an ambulance. Oh, there's cars down here, Kate, is that?
Oh, there you go, an RRV on scene just down at my 10 o'clock.
Are they sure?
This gentleman's an MD, medical doctor from Germany.
Hi,
So they started assisting me and wanting to put IV in and also wanting to put some fluids in.
The 78-year-old cyclist is being well looked after. The first to find him was an American tourist on his first trip to Yorkshire.
Hey, we got to hold on, buddy. We just happened upon this gentleman had a bicycle accident, so we just tried to comfort him and until we could get some help here. He obviously had some level of head injury, but he was moving all of his extremities.
But as well as the American tourist, there's Tim Lievelzik, a German doctor, meaning there's a fully international team giving him the best possible chance of survival.
We don't actually know how long he's been lying here. We're thinking about, since I think it's about 20 minutes he's been lying here, so I don't know.
The head injury is making him agitated and he's becoming less responsive.
Was he taking the oxygen off as well?
Yeah, just fighting everything with us
Here we go.
Okay, ready, steady, roll.
Dropping. He used to be more awake than he is now, so.
Coming from abroad, the team on the road have been in a good position to help. In America, first aid is taught in primary schools, and many European countries, including Germany, are known for having much higher levels of emergency medical knowledge than here in the UK.
We've got a 78-year-old male, been cycling without a helmet, and been found in the middle of the road, believed to have been unconscious. He's now agitated.
I think he might have had some serious head injury because you can't really tell. He needs a CAT scan and then might need to intubate him and ventilate him to keep his head pressure down.
The good news is he was breathing on his own, somewhat labored, but I think with the proper medical attention, we'll pray good things for him.
Will be about 10 minutes.
It's a nervous flight to hospital for paramedics Pete and Kate. Unusually, both make the journey in the back as their patient's condition is deteriorating. Despite the great work of the team who stopped to help, the outlook doesn't look good. Sadly, cyclist Dennis Peace doesn't recover, but it's clear he'd been given the best possible chance by the quick actions of an American tourist and a German doctor, a truly international team who did all they possibly could to help.
The overseas